Well, today I'm driving a very special car because any car that's made by Maruti or Suzuki, everyone sits up and takes notice because 1 out of every 2 cars sold in India has a Maruti or a Suzuki badge on it. But the car I'm driving is not just any old Maruti. This is the 3rd generation Swift that's due to hit our shores in 2018 around the time of the Auto Expo in February. So let's take a look and see what India's most loved hatchback is really like. Now the difference between the 1st and 2nd generation Swift, that really wasn't much. But now with this 3rd generation, it really looks completely different. And I think the talking point really is the nose with the really big grille and these pointy headlights, which have what all cars now come with, which is daylight running lamps and projector lamps as well. So clearly this car really does now stand out from the crowd. It doesn't look like the Swift of the past. It still looks like a Swift, but really it's got a lot of new modern design elements. I think what really characterizes a Swift is its 2-box profile. This is a very distinctly 2-box car. Not great for packaging, but it really gives a fantastic proportion. It gives the car a lot of identity. You've got the usual Swift styling cues, which is a greenhouse that tapers towards the rear. And for the first time, what Suzuki has done is given the door handle in the C-pillar. Now I think that's a little passé, but it does look different. Let's actually start by checking out the rear. Well, there's definitely a lot more legroom in here at the back, and the wheelbase of the Swift is bigger than before, and that's translated into better passenger space over here. But the big surprise is the boot. It's 25% bigger than before. The fat C-pillar though blocks out light and doesn't make the cabin feel as big as it is. Well, the driver's seat is the place to be in the new Swift because the front seats are very comfortable, just like they've been in the past 2 generations of this car. There's a lot of under-thigh support, good side bolstering this time as well, and there's a feeling of snugness in here. You really feel like you're in control. But like before, lots of dark plastics. This is not a very airy cabin, as we've said before, but a lot of interesting touches. I like these rotary dials over here. They have a nice feel to it. USB port, and unlike the Baleno where it's really far in, this one is a lot more accessible, but again, it's not backlit like they have in the Hyundai. And again, if there's one thing to fault over here, there is a lot of cost cutting. They've carried over the switchgear now for the 3rd generation. Yes, all 3 Swifts have carried the same set of window winder cluster. Now this is how Suzuki really saves money. This is how they really save costs. That's really the DNA of Suzuki. But I have to say overall, I think it's a great cabin. What's a nice touch are these analog looking dials. They're really well made. They're nicely detailed. They've got a bit of a retro look to them. Chunky steering wheel, feels good to hold. Yep. I'm good to go now. The Swift is based on the Baleno's lightweight hardtech platform, and what that means is that the new Swift, despite being bigger, is much lighter than before. What's carried over from the old Swift is the K-Series 1.2 petrol motor, which we know so well. It's smooth, loves to be revved, but like before, lacks that mid-range punch, and you have to use the gears to get the most out of it. Now the Swift I'm driving, it's a European version. It's calibrated for European roads, so there's a slight stiffness in the suspension and you can feel it on the odd uneven patch I'm driving on. But what's for sure is that for India, the suspension will be completely recalibrated. What's disappointing is the steering. It lacks the feel of the older car and isn't as eager to dart into corners. Sadly, this is not the driver's car the older Swift was. So here it is, the new Swift. It's bigger, it drives better, and it's got a lot more space, a lot more luggage space as well. The new Swift feels a lot more grown up, and the styling too is bolder and more distinctive. No doubt this will be another winner from Maruti. It's just that the character of the previous car is missing.